Hey guys! In this video, I'm going to give you all a couple of tips on how to create a productive study space. So, first of all, you want to make sure that you keep everything as organized as possible. This is just so it's easier for you to find all of the essential items that you need as you study. And I personally think that clutter is very, very distracting. And so I think I just feel like I can focus a lot better when I have less mess around me. And so that's definitely the first thing I would do if you're trying to create a space for yourself to study in. Once you sit down to study in your newly organized space, I would definitely suggest that you have everything that you need with you. I sort of touched on this topic in my How to Study While Sick video, where I just talked about having everything you need for the next couple of hours. And this is sort of the same idea. Like, you want to have like your water, snack, all of the materials you'll need, whether that's like your folder or binder, your planner or to-do list, and like all of your pens and pencils that you need to do your work. And I think that this is one way to avoid procrastination as well, because I find that if I've sat down and I've like started studying for like about 10 minutes or so, and then I'm like, oh, I'm really hungry, and so I leave my area to go get a snack and then come back. And I think that if you have everything with you, you can kind of keep working and you don't have to take big pauses in your work and kind of interrupt your flow. I also think that it is a really great idea to have either a to-do list, bullet journal, or planner, maybe even a calendar on display, or at least within your visual field on your desk or study space. And I think that this is one thing that really keeps you accountable as you're studying or during the entire day. It's also a great motivator, at least for me, because it kind of just shows me at a glance everything that I plan on getting done and everything that I need to get done. And so it kind of just pushes me throughout the day to continue working so I can check off all my boxes and then I can have time to relax. I think that having good lighting in your study space is one of the biggest changes that you can make that are positive. Or if you tend to study more in the evenings or at night, maybe even when it's just like cloudy or whatever, you can have like a nice lamp in your area. It could help you avoid eye strain, and also I think, at least in my opinion, it helps you focus better. And I think it's also kind of helpful to have a lamp that has multiple dimming settings, or maybe you have multiple sources of light in that room, and that's just something that I think helps everybody while they're studying. Another thing you want to consider when setting up a study space is to decide whether or not extra noise distracts you or helps you focus. Lastly, one of the most important things when creating a productive space for yourself is to avoid technology, unless if you need said technology to do your work, like if you need your laptop to write an essay or something like that. I talked about this a little bit in my 3 study tips video that I previously did, but this still holds true for creating an environment that you can be super productive in. And I think that easy ways to do this is to either put your phone on airplane mode, maybe turn off the Wi-Fi on your computer, or use different apps like Forest or Focus Now for your phone, maybe Cold Turkey or other like blocking extensions on your computer. There are a ton of things that you can do to avoid constantly picking up your phone or laptop and checking social media. And I think that's something that really inhibits productivity, at least for me.